Reddit is a place on the internet where your brain goes to rot. Today, we're going to be looking at none other than, drumroll please, CustomMagic. Again, I made a video on this subreddit a couple weeks ago, and you should check it out if you haven't seen it already. Why am I making another one? Well, it's because CustomMagic is still weird. Who would have thought? Before we hop in, leave a like and subscribe. I'm an avocado, for God's sake, talking about Magic the Gathering. That's pretty freaking cool. Now, when it comes to CustomMagic, I am justice. Okay? In Magic the Gathering terms, I am judge, jury, and executioner when it comes to these cards. I spent weeks in the Library of Congress studying with my microscope in order to come up with a system to judge CustomMagic cards. What system, you ask? The fuck system. Patent pending. Don't you dare steal this. I'll come after you with the full force of the law. My grandpa is a lawyer. That's not true. He's dead. Haha. Joke's on you. You thought you could pull one over on me. The fuck system is as follows. A card needs to be fun. If you're going to make a custom card, why make it bad? Make it fun instead. Unique. It's got to have a unique draw to it. Why would you even make a custom card that's already been printed, if you know what I'm saying? It's got to be compatible with the rules. I don't need a duelist disc. This is not freaking Yu-Gi-Oh! It's Magic the Gathering. Make it make sense. And cracked. All right? A custom card needs to be the perfect amount of cracked to be good, in my unbiased opinion. Too cracked, not good. Not enough cracked, why even write? It's a waste of time, okay? You got to find the Goldilocks zone. So, just like a man whose house is in Florida right now, let's dive right in to CustomMagic. That's a horrible joke. Don't you dare laugh at it. I'll come after you with the full force of the law. Anyway, arrest order. Speaking of full force of the law, it is 2 and 2 white for an instant with authorize. We'll talk about it. Exile target creature you don't control. Now, what is authorize, you're asking? Well, you may cast this spell for its authorized cost, which is 1 and a white, so half its original mana cost. If you do, choose another player to select the targets for it. So you can pay 1 and a white to authorize your buddy Bob over there to basically exile somebody else. So if there's a big board threat, you authorize one of your homies to remove it. It's freaking awesome. Very fun and unique card. I like it. Now, obviously, it's basically Bloomburrow gift mechanic, but with a gun instead. I like it. That's cool. But it's a white spell that removes things. Very fun. Not the most unique card in general, but it's pretty freaking cracked. I like it. I like the theme of it. It's Azorius, whatever, who cares? Very cool. Very nice. Now we have Mana Crypt, but balanced. For 1 mana, it's an artifact that taps for 2 colorless mana. Wow, guys. I know we're all upset, okay? But every Reddit is mad about it, and it's fine. You get your 1 bit, okay? That's your 1 include in this video. That's your 1 include. Moving on. Next up, Introvert, a very different spell. It is 4 and a green for a creature bear. That's a 10/10. It has -X, where X is the number of creatures on the battlefield other than Introvert. And of course I know him. He's me. You know what I'm saying? He's an introvert. Am I right, guys? It's also more that I very much am a bear on a boat in a cosmic sky, if that makes sense. No notes. It's perfect, all right? Unique, compatible, cracked. It's a 10/10. It's cool. And it makes sense thematically. 10 out of 10. No notes. Moving on. We have Peace and Quiet, what I wish I had sometimes. Am I right? Am I right? It's 1 white for peace. Creatures can't attack this turn. And 1 white for quiet. Players can't cast spells this turn. And you can fuse them together by casting both. It's freaking awesome. So you can have Peace and Quiet. It's a flavor win. It's cool. I like it. No notes. Moving on. We have Herald of Damnation. 5 and 2 black for an angel with an adventure forebode for 1 and a white. Instant speed. Put a finality counter on each creature. That seems pretty cool. I like it. Very neat. Is an adventure angel. It's kind of cool. It's whatever. The other part, when he enters the battlefield, if it was cast, destroy all other creatures. Wow. That makes sense with the finality counter. That's cool. Not the most unique thing. I've had maybe 4 or 5 other creatures that enter and destroy all other creatures, like that one, Bringer of the Last Day and stuff like that. Cool, but not the most unique. Very compatible with the rules because it makes sense. Finality counters a pretty new mechanic. It's nice. I like it. Cracked? Meh. I mean, I'm just saying I've had cards like these in my own decks and stuff like that. It's not the most unique thing. Very custom vibe. You know what I'm saying, though? 7 out of 10. Some notes. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Layline of Laylines. Guys, I thought we were making some more balanced cards here. It's a 4 mana enchantment. If it's in your opening hand, starts on the battlefield. I mean, it's a Layline, of course. Layline of Laylines is all colors. Love that. You can put it in any deck. Cool. And you may cast cards with, if this card is in your starting hand, you may begin with the game on a battlefield, blah, 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 without paying, their mana cost. It's approved, dude. I love Laylines. All right. I know I was giving it some slack earlier. All right. It's dope. I love it. It's awesome. 11 out of 10. The idea that I could just keep playing Laylines is awesome. The main inhibitor of my Layline, all Layline deck is that it costs too much mana, and Laylines aren't good if you're getting them for mana. It's dope. It's very nice. Next up, we have a very balanced card. Just kidding. Infinite Universes. It's 1 mana of each color for a sorcery that has players play a magic subgame. It's a bit off of Sharazahad or whatever it's called, using their libraries as their decks. Winner puts all permanents they controlled at the end of the subgame into play instead of shuffling them. A player who concedes the subgame also concedes the real game, so you have to keep playing. Nice. And it has Epic. For the rest of the game, you can't cast spells except this one, and it copies itself every turn. So basically, it's very balanced by inceptioning you into more and more games. I made this as its own deck at one point. Check that out. Doesn't matter. It's like you got to find your magic top, okay, and keep spinning it because you're in a subgame, all right? Subgame after subgame. You win a game, you go back to the regular thing. Uh-oh, my turn happens. We're back in another subgame. It basically is a Subway sandwich, the amount of subgames you got going on. By the way, my order is Italian BMT on Italian herb and cheese bread. Very fun. The more you know. CustomMagic, guys. I thought we were done with the broken cards. I thought finally I had curated the perfect amount to lead us into a renaissance of CustomMagic cards. You see what I did there? Because Socrates, he's from the Renaissance. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It seems like you disappointed me. Luckily, though, there is, in fact, people who will stop bad cards from being played. We have, thankfully, a rules committee, guys, in Magic where broken cards will be stopped, and it's in the hands of the people, and it's oh. Okay, so you know what I said. I mean, everyone gets their one bit about the commander thing that happened. That's my bit, obviously. And let's be honest, okay? Let's be so honest. A judge, jury, executioner bit. Dockside Extortionist sucked ass. All right, let me be honest. I did not like him. Fight me in the comments, dude. He was not fun to play against. Now, my other homies, though, Mana Crypt and Jeweled Lotus, rest in peace. Rest in peace to you guys. There's something to say about getting your commander out early. There's something to say about playing commanders that had, high mana value from like the olden days before power creep and whatnot. That's a discussion for another day. So I propose, in their honor, let's build a card in the comments, if that makes sense. So someone will name it. Someone will name the card. If you're the first person to watch this video, name the card. The next person, name the mana value. Then the abilities, stuff like that. Let's build something that is really worthy of being banned. All right, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's the end of the video. CustomMagic is wild and crazy and awesome. It's getting better. They've got some good bangers out there. But first, leave a like and subscribe if you subscribe it. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have some extra money lying around, donate to the children in Palestine using the link in the description down below. And hey, guess what? I got a Discord. It's fun. It's cool. We got a couple goobers in here drawing cute stuff, laughing, having a good time, sharing their decks around. If that sounds like a community you want to join, you're more than welcome to. I hope to see you in the next video. Peace out.